Hi, my name's Shelley Hutchinson, and my business is called Client Nectar. I help coaches and consultants to attract high paying clients and to grow highly profitable businesses. Client Nectar is about 3 years old, and during that time, we've grown to be a multiple six-figure business. And there is someone who's been a very important part of my team as we've been growing Client Nectar for the last 3 years, and that's Hosna Shahin. And today I wanted to do this video to be able to tell you a bit about Hosna and the work she has done for me, and to give you some information about the kinds of things that have benefited me from working with Hosna. So if you're looking for someone to help you create your website or membership site, or maybe even to create a giveaway or bundle of some kind, that you know that Hosna is a suitable person for you to work with. So to tell you a bit about where I was before I started working with Hosna, I'd just set up Client Nectar at that point, and I had a very basic website that didn't really even have a proper homepage. It's a membership site, and it just had my program, the first program that I'd launched with this company on there, and the sales page was the homepage. So I first started working with Hosna when she was a virtual assistant, and she was working through an agency, and that's how I got to meet her. I quickly realised that she was the best VA at the agency and the only person I wanted to work with. She has a special combination of skills, from very, very good tech knowledge of a range of different applications that are very important when you have an online business, to also having graphic design skills, very good graphic design skills. So I very quickly started working with Hosna solely as the only person I worked with through that agency. And I also had projects that were coming up for clients where I needed someone to outsource building of their membership sites to their websites to, and immediately the only person I thought of was Hosna. And so I arranged through the agency that I would have that work completed by Hosna for my clients, and arranged terms for that and fees and everything. And she did a great job. So I knew that she did a great job for me, and I also was very confident that she'd do a great job for my clients, which she has in fact done as well. Since then, that sort of early beginning, Hosna has gone on to become qualified as an operations business manager. Again, that was a little while ago now, and she's someone who is very keen to continue growing her skills. I knew right from word go that she has a lot more to offer than just as a virtual assistant. I knew that she was not going to stay necessarily in that role for very long, and I'm just very grateful that I've been able to continue working with her and employ her, as an operations business manager now for Client Nectar, and just directly working with her through her and her own company. Hosna has been absolutely instrumental in looking after the technical side of my business over the last couple of years, and she has worked on a number of projects. So as well as working on my website and my membership site, she's also done all the setup of the applications for my launches, which I have been doing monthly. So I've had monthly launches to set up masterclasses for, and set up automated webinars, and to set up all the lead pages, and everything else required for those launches. So she's been able to turn things around quickly and get respond to my needs as I'm growing my business, and as I'm doing the marketing for my business. I also want to tell you a bit about some of the other areas that Hosna's been involved in. She's also been incredibly important in looking after my CRM system, which is Infusionsoft, and she made that transition process of moving from my old email provider to Infusionsoft a lot less painless than it could have otherwise been. And she's very important at sharing with me what Infusionsoft is capable of and how we can integrate that to take over some of the manual tasks and keep the admin costs down for the company. So, I really value her expertise and her knowledge. And I would say that is one of the biggest assets that I find working with Hosna, is the knowledge that she is bringing to me of areas that are not my forte. So Infusionsoft is definitely not my forte. I'm not a website designer and builder. I have built a few websites, but they're very basic ones and nothing like what Hosna is capable of creating, and to the level that she creates. She's currently involved in the rebrand that I'm doing for my business at the moment, and is building my website and membership site. And she has suggested changes to the software that we use that will enhance what we're doing. And she understands kind of what's very important to me in terms of the educational side. I want to be at the forefront of education all the time. So I have a very good membership site that allows our students to learn as they go through the program, not just from me directly, but also that they have a membership site system that they're working through that is giving them the pointers and the helping them to learn better the materials and learn more smoothly, and to be able to take responsibility for their learning as well, so that they become very skilled in the area that they're learning about, so they know how to grow a highly profitable business, that they've been able and supported to learn the knowledge and skills they require. So Hosna's knowledge is incredibly important to me and to my company, and that has and is an asset that I do rely on to make sure that I'm continuing to be at the forefront of what I do and of coaches in my field, so that we are really offering the best online educational courses we can to our clients. So if you were looking for someone to do a membership site or a website for your company, I would highly recommend Hosna for that. She also has other skills as well, and I want to tell you a bit about a project that was very close to my heart that Hosna was involved in. I decided to launch a charity bundle, and it was just literally 2 weeks before Christmas last year that I had the idea. I felt very moved to do something for the Syrian refugees. And as Client Nectar, we're all about trying to help people increase their abundance. It's massively important to me and to the company to do what we can to support people who are in a vulnerable situation, who don't have access to abundance and to wealth. So as well as helping our clients to increase their wealth, we want to do something where we can give back. So this idea came about. I could see there was a need to be able to raise money for Oxfam very quickly so that they could help the Syrian refugees. They were in a desperate state. They needed that support. And so I told Hosna what I wanted to do, and she was key to us being able to get that charity bundle launched within the 2-week period in time for Christmas. And she made that happen. She created all the sales pages needed and the payment system through that sales page, and automated all the back end side of it as well with Infusionsoft. Did all the graphics for the project. So without her, it would not have happened in that time frame to be able to go from idea to having 12 contributors to the charity bundle, being able to sell it and make £5,000 for charity in the space of 2 weeks is phenomenal. And I'm deeply grateful to Hosna for her essential part in that project, and that means as much to me as doing our 5-figure launches, which we do each month, and generates in the region of $30,000 to $40,000. So this is having Hosna's input into my company is something that I cannot stress how valuable that really has been and is to the success of Client Nectar and what we do. And I'd say if you are thinking about looking for someone to build your website or your membership site, or to help you put a charity bundle together, or to help you from an OBM side, just an operations business manager side, I would highly recommend that you work with Hosna. She's been incredibly reliable and a very important asset to my company, someone that I rely on her knowledge and her skills, and value her knowledge and skills and what she contributes to my business. And I believe that she would be an asset to you and to your business as well. So, I also want to say a huge thank you to Hosna personally for everything that she's done over the 3 years for Client Nectar and for me. I'm excited to see what happens for Hosna in the future. She's someone who continually learns, and I know that what she's going to be able to do with her clients is just going to go from success to success. Okay, thank you so much.